thing.
Do it.
Okay, I'm loading it up. I'm loading up the intro.
We're going live in 5 minutes.
No, soon. Very, very soon. Intro. Where did I put it? Here we go. Open. Hang on, don't start yet. Well, sure. I probably just blasted him out.
Welcome to the AKEXP.
Oh, the amount of loserness that I am.
Alright, welcome to another installment of the AKEXP. I'm Aaron.
And I'm playing Tony Hawk 2 on the Sega Dreamcast on another TV in a room with a guy with a camera, fan filming me lens.
And we might have had Chris here tonight. I don't know if Chris is going to be here tonight. He was messaging us, so he may show, he may not. If he does, we got a microphone for him. If not, then it just is what it is, and we'll be talking.
That's
My wife asked the other week, and I forgot to. Is that Lavender Town? That is Lavender Town. It's a remixed version of Lavender Town.
It's Pokemon Tower, actually.
It is.
Yeah.
But I thought it was the Pokemon Tower that was in Lavender Town.
It's in Lavender Town. No, it's in Lavender Town.
Yeah, so it's
You're
Lavender
not wrong. You're just not also right either.
No, I think it might be the music
Is it
from
music?
the town. Yeah.
I made an ass myself.
No, yeah, it's
Metapod.
cool. It's cool though. So I don't care what anyone says. I like the Tony Hawk on N64.
You know, if it's the only way you had to play it, good for you.
I didn't play it on N64.
Yeah.
I have no experience
I mean,
with
I
that.
played the Dreamcast version, as you can see here. I don't know if you can actually see that.
That's awesome. I never owned a Dreamcast either, but
Really?
yeah.
Wow, you missed
Oh.
out on like a lot of mediocrely great games.
Well, they had a bunch of them transfer over to
That's where all
PlayStation 2,
all the survival
like Code
horror
Veronica
games-
X.
Yeah, all the survival horror game. Survival?
It's okay. Do you even English, bro?
Not really. Have you heard me talk typically?
Um,
I'm murdered
sometimes.
in English. No,
I've heard you talk a few times.
I don't stop talking typically, unless I'm really in a weird mood.
Ladies.
I was gonna do
I'm
that.
sorry, I interrupted you.
My best pickup line. I'm in a weird mood, ladies.
So
weird. I mean, erect. No, go ahead.
no, nothing.
No.
I'm not gonna let you finish.
Every
I'm gonna
monument
go
has
on.
an erection. Go ahead, sir.
So you got to hear a pretty sweet interview about your game you're most excited for, or didn't you? You said Mortal Kombat X was the game that you were most excited for, right?
Well, Uncharted and that, but we're gonna go ahead and go with the fact that I'm obsessed with Mortal Kombat a little bit, like most guys our age.
That's right. You did say Uncharted.
But yeah, so apparently, you heard it here
Second.
first. No, we're their go-to source.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Apparently, Mortal Kombat 10 is going to have a storyline, much like. Okay,
Not really a surprise.
you knew from the last game they had a story mode,
Okay.
and it carries over from that storyline they started in the other game. It was speculated maybe they wouldn't do that, but they actually are. But it's not just straight linear. It's kind of Tarantino in a way. Not
Okay.
linear, but it jumps in periods of time.
Oh, that's
So
kind of
much-
neat.
So much so that Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage have a kid, and you can play as that character. And in theory,
Say that again.
Johnny Cage. I say Johnny Blade and Sonya Cage.
No, kind of. That would.
Johnny
be
Cage and he's a shit character. Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade. They fuck.
Whoa, dude!
Well, it's Mortal
Vulgarity.
Kombat. It's
We
Mortal
never
Kombat.
use those words on this podcast.
Taking heads off and ripping spines to shit. That's okay. Put a penis inside a vagina repeatedly.
Whoa, dude!
Is it that? See, what is wrong?
You're
with that?
painting pictures.
No, I'm not.
You're painting
I'm
pictures.
talking-
What about the children? What about the children that watch our podcast?
They need to know where they came from somehow. And it wasn't from spinal injuries. Well, I don't know. Maybe unless you're really good at doing that.
So anyway, so there's going to be a jumping storyline,
Somebody's right, 25
and
year gap.
that's 3 new characters we know about now.
Yeah, because
in
there's
that
2 they showed,
Review.
unless
Yeah.
one of those is actually their daughter, which would make
That
sense.
well, the little poison ivy looking thing, was that a guy character
Nah, it
looking
looked
thing
very
or
effeminate. But hey,
demonish?
that's
So
3, and there's 24 character spots on the they're blacked out on their teaser pages and stuff like that.
do they have like silhouettes?
Yeah.
So you could maybe
Ed,
figure
no,
out.
Ed Boon said he put some in there to fuck with you. So
Wow.
I mean,
Leave it to Ed Boon.
hey, in the interview I watched, it kind of brings up the fact that Mortal Kombat has always been about fucking with its audience. Thank you for the bad lag. How would you know if there's lag?
Well, if it's like skipping or whatever.
Oh, well, oh god, I'm alone. So I was drinking this ice and this whiskey and Coke, and it just popped.
I'm sorry.
Snapped in my
Just
face.
addressing the bad lag issues. Fixing you up. Sorry. We're set up again.
Are we back?
No more bad
We're
lag.
back?
Sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, had to control the hounds.
I had a joke and I lost it.
Was it a podcast joke?
No. You should call her back in here. Nah, I gotta leave that one go. Hey, it's a tick. I can't stop doing it.
All right. So 3.
What is that? Super Mario Brothers 3D World? Hey, if you play Mario games for a story, if it's not Galaxy, you're gonna be burned. I'm sorry. No, I agree with you. It's probably anticlimactic. I didn't finish it. Especially Mario Brothers 2.
My wife just walked in the room and said that she just beat Mario 3D
Did she
World
beat
for
Mario?
the Wii U.
Did you beat the secret levels and shit?
I gotta go back for and play that.
You know that game has a second ending, right?
Yeah, no.
Did I fix the lag there? See Babella? You said awesome, so I'm hoping that I addressed it right.
I hope so.
And I hope I got your name right. Didn't mean to mispronounce it. See Babella.
Just keep saying that. Just keep saying it that way, but just stutter it out.
See Babella.
You're never gonna talk to me about it.
Okay.
All right. So, E3,
3 characters.
E3's over, right?
Is it over? It's not over.
That's why we're going out big right now tonight.
Yep.
It's gonna be a very long, drawn out process, but we're doing it big.
Okay. How are we? Do you have more surprises?
Not tonight.
Okay.
Those are coming. Oh, trust me. I further am going down the road of legitimizing this whole thing, so that's off-topic stuff, off the air kind of talk.
No. Well, I mean,
Well, Memphis
they
Comic
they
Expo.
can. Yeah, Memphis Comic Expo. Be sure that you're there if you are in the
You
Memphis
can't-
area.
you can't do
or
the
B
magic
Square.
edits.
I can't
No.
because we're live streaming.
Oh god, this live stream shit's bad.
Whatever. I
Yeah.
dig it. I like getting to talk to these cats.
No, we're gonna have somebody come in here soon that we get to grill and talk to and bring a new fresh face in. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, we got somebody come in.
A new
My doppelganger.
a new foe approaches
A new foe is approaching tonight.
tonight.
Tonight, a special guest is coming on this podcast.
Okay.
It may be a little bit away from our traditions, but things may take
Is
a
it
slight turn.
is it a way traditionally / not so traditional, or
Oh, it's gonna be bad.
it's gonna
If
be
you let me
bad?
start talking too much, it's gonna be bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Um.
This is all hearsay. It
So-
could happen or it could not.
What else? What else of E3? We kind of talked about
Zelda-
what you
Man,
what-
okay, all right. Bringing it in.
bringing it back.
All right. So E3 wrapping it up. Man, there's really not much else unless some shit happens.
Right.
Tomorrow.
Well, they've pretty much made all the announcements, like you were saying last night. That's done in the first 2 days. You took care of the conferences, you got the announcements. Then at E3, when I was there, after they did the announcements, then you slowly learn more and more details. Learning those details about Mortal Kombat now after the announcement that's sweet little tidbits
Tidbat. That's a good
that we now
tidbat.
know.
Is that a Pokemon?
It should be.
The big reveal actually to me, a post reveal kind of the anticlimactic ass fucking Nintendo press conference, which we may just watch here tonight if that's something you still want to do.
Yeah, we could totally do that.
Yeah, we'll have to do intermission and set that up.
Yeah.
And actually, if you guys would like for us to watch the Nintendo press conference, for the
Then you
first,
vote on that.
Let us know if you
but
want us
it won't
to watch
be right
it.
now because we still have plenty of other things to talk
Yeah,
about.
say it in chat. Let me know if you want us to cover that and watch our reactions, much like the Sony one, which I thought went well.
The Sony one was one of the most legit E3 performances that I've ever seen. And if you didn't get to catch it and you didn't catch it with us, you can go and watch it with us, or just watch the original. Watch the original because our commentary, no, none of that.
Our commentary actually is worthwhile, Aaron.
Whatever,
Dude, it totally is.
dude.
I have to go back to the fact we freaked out like children watching Mortal Kombat.
We did freak out like little children.
How much
watching
more
that.
exciting is that than watching some dude on the stage in a suit get paid to tell you about a video game, rather than guys getting unpaid to freak out over a video game? You pick your battle. Go for it. All right, I'll go for it.
All right.
But yeah, so I'm not going to touch any Nintendo stuff right now. We'll cover that in a little bit. Obviously.
Okay.
Sony, I thought went well, and Microsoft, like I said, absolutely no reason to even talk about Microsoft right now. Honestly.
Which is crazy.
I mean, other than the Halo stuff, which gets deeper. I mean, like I don't know if I talked about it on here. I know that. Is that better?
No, now you're probably swallowing it.
Well, you know, that's the way. No,
No.
no.
Stop. Anyway.
Swallow my pride on that one. I know that the Halo 2 will have the same treatment that Halo 1 got, with the whole graphics switching back and forth, the enhanced visuals, and all that stuff.
Right.
Which, not to say that it's going to happen, but I was listening in on some talk about it. But they said they saw the preview of Halo, the Master Chief Collection, at the like a live demo. You know, live demo is when they play a game live in front of you. You don't
Right.
get your hands on it, but you get to watch a live demo. It's their way of getting around any kind of breakdown happening or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And well, they set the live demo up, and then before they started running it and everybody was sitting down and taking their seats, apparently it said connect controller or move mouse to begin. So there was totally a mouse cursor on the game being controlled by a mouse, and then they quickly plugged in a 360 controller and started taking over.
Okay.
So it's speculated. It is not confirmed. Not that I know of yet.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
did
that-
see a blip about
The
that,
Master Chief Collection could be coming to PC as well.
which would be
Which means you don't have to have Vista to play Halo 2. I bought Windows Vista a long time ago.
that you could play Halo 2.
Mostly, yes.
If you want to turn this up, because it looks like you're like struggling to get to it. I was just trying to help.
I can't help my height, sir.
I'm sorry.
Tall son of a bitch.
But no, coming to fucking PC, my favorite platform.
Ah! Ah, Halo. Like I just said, Halo. I played Halo 2
Right.
on PC, and that wasn't.
No, Halo is on PC,
This
not
day and age,
necessarily the way
now,
to go.
with that release of the fact that you can plug in a one controller into a PC and use it, it's kind of awesome.
I would like to try that. Just because the Xbox controller that I got connected to my computer is like, well, it's like a Mad Cat's like kind of clunky.
Shit, I think I saw.
Yeah.
I think I kicked it a couple times. When
Yeah,
moving stuff
so-
around. I didn't feel bad about it either. I kicked the shit out of it. Like
No,
3-4
it's
times.
fine.
I kind of want to do an elbow drop on it now.
It looks so much like an Xbox controller that it's worth doing that too.
Okay, yeah. Fuck you, Mad Cats. Hey man, they make controllers. They're always okay. They're never fantastic. And yeah, so Halo, I'm actually pumped. That comes out this year for something to play this year, later on this year, for once. That's coming out. And then they had the Dead Rising DLC come out. I downloaded it the day I heard of it, and I thought it was okay.
You didn't really talk too much on that last
Well, I
night.
didn't really get a chance to. I was going to bring the one, and probably still will at some point before this whole thing is said and done. But that went okay. It's okay. I don't know what I.
Is it the same?
No, it's just goofy. Just a whole bunch of
More
Capcom
goofiness.
characters, and then Street Fighter theme plays throughout the most of the damn thing. It's just Capcom being Capcom, which they're desperate to be anything other than Capcom.
Okay.
And the only way they can be different than being Capcom is being more Capcom. Similar to somebody that made sense. Somebody. Yeah, that being said, I showed you Sunset Overdrive last night,
Right.
and I dug it.
And that looked like Dead Rising with Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Or Skate.
Oh, you can't take
Looked
the
like
fact that
no,
I'm
it
right.
looked
Okay.
like Skate.
It's the Bioshock Infinite's getting around with totally ripping off Bioshock.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? You
Nobody
remember,
else better do that though.
remember back when Bioshock Infinite was an open world game?
Did they announce it that way?
Yeah, it was originally like an open world game.
How
It was-
are they gonna pull that off?
I
That
don't
didn't
know.
even.
They didn't even. remember that game was like a lot of turmoil before it ever came out.
Right.
The game we got was not the game we were promised.
But it was a great game anyway.
It was a great game, but it didn't look like the game I was promised. You know, the graphics took a big hit. Had a lot of frame rate issue. I played on 360.
You didn't think that the graphics looked great?
No, the art it did look good.
Oh, you played it. Okay.
Yeah, but you know, it was kind of the combat wasn't really. It was better combat than it was in the previous games, but you know, it's still BioShock.
I
loved
thought it was good.
I loved the shit out of it. I'm still. It wasn't the end all be all game I was expecting to get.
Mhm.
What a shame. For shame. And now they're dead. The company's gone. No more BioShock games ever again. Never again. Nothing. The whole team got dwindled down to like 16 people. It's top 16 people. So he wants to make downloadable games. Ken Levine, the man behind the games.
Mhm.
So yeah, your next BioShock equivalent will probably be a downloadable video game.
Whatever.
Mortal Kombat 10. That's the problem, man. Like everything kind of gets cut down too soon. If it didn't sell like Call of Duty, they don't make a sequel to it. If it didn't sell like GTA, then they won't do it again. Much
Right.
like a Sleeping Dogs, a couple of years, like this past year or so. Sleeping Dogs was a great game, but it was originally a True Crime 3, whatever, Streets of Hong Kong or some shit like that. True Crime was a series, short-lived on the Xbox and
I never
PS2
played it.
era. There were no reason to. And
Okay.
they were okay. Yeah, they're just GTA clones. The very first of the wave of GTA wannabes. It's like,
Right.
oh, I can do
And we're
open-
still cloning it to this day
To
and
this day.
failing. The only one that came close was Saints Row.
The only one that came close was GTA itself.
There's that.
The Saints Row came close by just doing dumb shit.
Saints Row came close, and by came close, I mean they did their own thing, so it was okay.
Yeah, exactly. But that's about it, man. I mean, like, so Sleeping Dogs came out and it was picked up. It was mostly worked on, but the reason it never came out as True Crime is because they didn't think it'd sell like GTA or Call of Duty, so they dropped it. That's the kind of state of the industry now. You get indie games, or you
Mhm.
get big motherfucking games, but you don't get the True Crimes or the what's the Dead Rights or the middling games. All that PS2 era.
You're
games.
right.
Inuyasha, Onimusha,
You know what? But middle level games,
Bulletstorm. was a
middle
level game.
level games, I don't think like really released to be middle level games. Obviously, I think that they're aiming higher. and
Sometimes you might want to argue
Like
against that.
okay, I'd say a middle level game that we're seeing come out right now would be fucking Infamous. Or later, No, you think that that's a higher level?
That's expected to be a AAA game. Infamous is one of Sony's flagship games.
Okay, but later,
Yeah.
down the road, we'll remember it as a middle level
Oh,
game.
totally. I'm talking about when it comes out off the press.
Right,
Hot
when
off
it
the
comes
press.
out, I don't ever remember a game coming out and being like, we kind of came out with a
Well,
game.
budget title games. They're a good run of budget title games there for a little bit. But you don't see very many of those these days either, honestly.
You like just
And you know, you're right. Some games have major ambitions, but you know, Gun. I'm looking at right behind you. Gun, for example, that was a game that would consider middle level from beginning to end.
Sure.
It didn't come out when it set the world on fire. It came out just to be a game. And back then, you could actually do it, but now that was back when all games released in the holiday seasons, right?
hmm
And everything now is staggered. So you get stuff in the spring, in the summer, in the winter. You get some big fucking games in January, like February even.
you get games.
Infinite.
You get a
Jump
game.
Bouncing Infinite.
You get about a game a month now.
Yeah, each month is a game coming, which is makes sense. People are going to buy them. They're going to buy them.
It's a little bit overwhelming, but it's kind of just paced right enough to where it's like, all right, I know what the next big one is that I need to be kind of looking for.
And it kind of leaves no room. Bless you. It leaves no room for middling games because there's always something bigger in the corner you're saving your money for,
Right.
or you're getting fucked over time and time again with games like Watch Dogs. But then you're
Right.
surprised with games like Wolfenstein. But in between, you get these downloadable games like Child of Light, indie
Which was
games,
awesome.
At $15 now. They're getting up there. They're getting to the price range of those middling games.
hmm
And on PC, you get them all the time. I mean, I'm talking, what is that one damn game? I can't remember. There's a lot of like FPSs, and there's a lot of weird releases that come out on Steam that I would consider budget title or time killer games. But I gotta temper your expectations with some of these games. One of the games that I actually thought would be like this C-rated game I wouldn't give a shit about was that last Warhammer Space Marine. I thought, whatever. Fucking love that game.
Really? I
It's-
never played
It's
it.
good.
I mean, Warhammer has historically they will release a game that
Yeah.
that is really awesome. It has a lot of really good ideas, and everybody gets into it, and then it just kind of falls out. Like you're like, wait, what happened to that? Like, okay, for instance, Warhammer Online. It had.
Oh.
I mean, I know you're not big into those kind of games, but Warhammer Online. Let me just tell you about it.
Tell me about it. I'm gonna.
It was an MMO.
Was it?
Yes.
I remember.
Like I
No,
already
my friend. He played a lot of that game. actually.
Right,
He
because
liked it. Preferred it.
was okay.
Wait,
when,
no, that was Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry. One of the two you could play an instrument in, like you play a guitar. Like
I don't remember that in Warhammer.
there's Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Again. Way lamer.
But
Fuck Lord of the Rings.
while there were a fuck ton of people in Warhammer, it was really sweet because you had the regular quests and stuff, but it was more about the PvP, and you had a giant world, whatever the server was, and the whole like realm could like flip. That's in something else too, but like you had sections that would like gain your color as you took them over, and there on the line, well, in every section there would be a fortress or
Right.
maybe two fortresses or whatever.
It's like a defense you have to take down, like a
Right, and
like a
you could
point-
like run
point of
in and
interest.
like craftsmen could like set up like cauldrons of oil and like
so
you
that
just-
was like a convergence point.
right,
Everybody was going to,
and
okay.
everybody in the server would be like, get to whatever.
That's cool
and,
as
and
shit.
you'd flood there. And dude, biggest battles I ever experienced MMO wise where like you'd have a wave of like literally like 300 400 people coming over the fucking hill,
Hell yeah.
and you've got 300 400 people in the castle, and they're like, holy fucking shit, this is happening every time you're like, this is happening randomly.
See, I just didn't have the time and investment for games like that, but
And
in the
no
past.
one else did apparently, because as people fell out of it.
I don't mean to sidetrack, but I just now noticed he's just being pulled by a horse. Okay.
Right, you haven't seen that car?
I haven't seen that car.
Oh,
I don't
dude.
play much of it. That's pretty fucking
Yeah,
funny.
it's a pretty sweet car.
Yeah, no, that sounds awesome, man. I mean, like you're making a good point. The Warhammer games are good. These people write it off as another run of like just BS.
Right.
Yeah, Relic did make that. Thank you, Chrono Erectus.
What is?
I miss talking with you, man. Sorry I had to jump ship like this. That is a former member of Away from Podcast.
Really?
Before I killed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Away from podcast.
Yeah. What a shame that had to go. It needed to get off the internet.
Did it?
Or did it? That is a very fucking good point.
Hmm.
May see a revival eventually. I don't know when.
Maybe.
Maybe NWO style
Maybe
takeover will
maybe
happen.
I'll get to be a guest.
Maybe you will.
I hope so.
Yeah. Much like I was a guest. Still am. We gotta have a big ceremony when I'm not a guest anymore.
All right. We'll be sure to do that.
But yeah, and Warhammer Space Marine was a damn good game. You get it for cheap now. That's because of Steam, but it just was. And the history, that Warhammer goes way the fuck back. There's Warhammer and there's 40K, so there's like 400,000 years worth of shit to cover.
Right.
It's just awesome. It just never ends. It really can't. And for a moment there in time, I was gonna play the tabletop game. I'm
A tabletop game like
the Peter figurines and shit. Yeah, I had a friend of mine who was supposed to actually pay me back for half of it, but I bought all of it, and we never put the figurines. I put like 4 or 5 together, thinking he'd help me out, but he never did help me. What a fucking asshole. We're all guests. But yeah, pretty much I just talk and everyone kind of chimes in when I shut up to breathe. And then I make stupid jokes about furries.
You talking about the AK or no? Away from podcast.
Can you tell the difference anymore?
Dude, it's really going off rails, but it's okay.
No, all
I
right.
can live with it.
We went from E3 to Warhammer.
Yep.
And it was seamless. It was awesome. Put your ass out. And
Way
stay
to
here.
way to just point it out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
Oh no.
Um,
R.I.P. Tracy Morgan.
dude, I didn't see. Speaking of MMOs, I didn't really see like any MMO like.
No, actually I didn't.
They
either.
didn't-
The only
You'd think that Elder Scrolls Online would be like, "Hey, we're gonna go on and do something cool again." or-
that's like expecting a corpse to get up and start dancing.
But, but exactly, they're a corpse that had a bunch of fucking money in them, and you'd think that you'd like want to.
Yeah.
How about that Elder Scrolls not fucking doing anything?
Well, there's no trace of that ever happening.
Hmm.
Mind if I pop this here bottle?
I don't.
Okay.
What year is that one?
Oh, let's see. Where's the year at? Where is the year?
There's probably not a year.
I'm gonna find the damn year now.
I think it is aged I mean, they all are aged, but
Oh, is that in his leaflet here?
fuck if I know. It
I'm
tastes
gonna
great.
find out, audience, that's actually listening to us talk. Oh, double gold. No, I don't fucking.
It doesn't even have the barrel number on it anymore. They used to like put the barrel numbers on the top.
It was made before today.
Yeah.
It was made after Christ. Jesus, what's wrong with you? All right,
2014 AC.
you smell the cork?
Sure.
You want me to lick the cork? Tradition in my home.
Smells
Tradition in
like-
my homeland.
Is it?
Yeah.
Your homeland. Where's that? Fucking Mordor.
Man, Mississippi.
Mordor.
Don't hate on Mississippi, man. Go ahead.
Okay.
You want any?
I do. Well, no, I've got some. I'm good.
We're going to put this right.
All right.
Yeah. So there's no MMOs coming out that I know of, and that's
See you
smart.
guys.
It's. Oh wait, we didn't do the whole.
Sorry.
Done.
See you guys.
I totally forgot. I didn't mix anything in there. I was straight up whiskey.
So that shit's fucking sweet.
Oh yeah, this little is here a picture that was made for me? Yeah. As you can tell, it has the traditional
Omniscient. Is that all-knowing? Is it?
What's the meaning of life?
Did you level 42?
Meaning of life is 42.
Oh,
Yeah, whatever. Hitchhiker.
no.
Anyways,
Nope.
yeah, this is some of the artwork I have on display just for the hell of it. Which that artist.
I do remember that.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Wow. Came at me in waves. It's been
Came at you on waves.
Yep.
Yeah.
happens.
Don't fuck on a waterbed.
You're supposed to drop the mic.
I don't-
No.
All right, back on track.
Wow.
Video games. What is that game that I've been seeing? Is it Space Miner? What is that game? Mr. Chrono Blue Ranger. What is that game I see you guys playing all the time? What's the name of it? Space Engineer, Space Crew, Space Station Maker. Just type it in. I know there's a lag, but we're going to keep on talking, and when I see it, I'll probably erratically start talking about it again. But yeah, I'm part of their. We used to play video games a lot on PC, and there's this game going around. It was, I think it's a pre-release kind of pre-purchase, buy now and get
One of
early access games, and it looks
Which a lot of those
fucking
are
cool.
releasing as, to return to last night's conversation, they call them alphas. When you like pay and you get to like play it like infinitely until they've created it, that's what they call an alpha.
Space
That's
Engineers. Yeah. It's pretty much they build ships in space. It looks awesome as hell.
Okay.
I keep meaning to get on it, but I see these guys, my friends, are building these awesome looking ships. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I would build a cube in space.
What kind of a game is it?
It's like is it Minecraft in space?
Is it that thing where it actually looks like it's like a 2D field?
It's like I think it's like Minecraft in space, like more like a Kerbal Space Program and Minecraft had sex. Is that an accurate statement? Kerbal Space Program and Minecraft betting each other?
So you haven't played it yet,
No,
though?
I haven't. I need to check it out. That's one of those games I need to play.
You've just read about it?
No, I've never even read about it. I was just seeing people playing it on my feed. It's like, okay, I need to try this out. I need
Okay.
to try this out.
Hmm.
One of these days. Soon as I beat every game I own, I'll get around to it. I have so many games to play that I need to finish. Like Watch Dogs. I've considered
you could
setting
just-
it on fire. I don't know. I kind of want to burn it. I really paid money for that.
It's kind of not good.
It's not that it's not a good game. It's a game. It's well made in a lot of ways. It's a competent. I would say people labored over that game.
It's
But
kind of not good.
but it's just so fucking boring, man. The only saving grace it has is somewhat of an interesting storyline.
The open world is fucking bland,
Oh my god, yes.
and you can't really do anything in it.
Not really. You can
And
shoot
if you-
people and then get
And
Somewhat
more
arrested.
often than not, every time that I try and tear away, it's telling me that I need to go back to the mission. So it's like crazy linear. It doesn't want me to like look at anything, and I can't fucking shoot people and get chased by the cops on the street.
It's sad that that's actually how they missed that. I mean, you play an open world game, you shoot somebody, you get chased by the cops, you have a standoff,
That's
and it's somewhere along the lines you put in a cheat code and shoot him with a rocket
if
launcher.
nothing else, that was what was awesome about Grand Theft Auto, in that you could just like a friend could come over and be like, I just want to see what the game's all about, and just start. What?
We're getting 5 to 10 seconds of feed and 10 seconds of lag. When we go to intermission, maybe we can do a. If we can, yeah, maybe just probably drop the frames.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Get a better face to look at screens with. Maybe your face won't drop frames. Fucker. Load out. That's a pretty good game.
I don't know.
You were saying?
That was it.
Okay, cool. That's
Yeah.
really cool. Yeah, so coming away from this E3,
How do you feel about the E3 as a whole?
not very good, honestly.
Of everything that we like, they
Yeah,
showed
no,
us like all
still.
kinds of things.
Dude, so many times in the past, I have had so many more games. But, oh my god, this game, and this game, and I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger suddenly. I don't know why that voice happened, but it's like, I'm so pumped for all this shit. Now I'm like, I'm so pumped for all this shit that I'll see more of at next year's E3, because that's the year those games will actually come out. Because nothing's coming out this year except for
There were some games.
some, but let's be real here. Dragon Age Inquisition, that's not coming out this year.
No, none of the.
It's supposed to in October.
None
but
of the
it's not.
ones that are gonna really like be game changers. Like The Witcher 3's coming out this year.
I don't think it's gonna make it. I think it looks
They've
good.
been working on it a long.
It feels like one of those
time.
games where I didn't see enough to be convinced that it's ready to be shown.
Here's it. It doesn't feel like it to you because you played it probably on console. You probably didn't play it on PC when it came out. But Witcher 2 has been out for like 7 years or like 6 years, a long
2?
time.
No, 2 hasn't been out for 6 years.
It's been out for a long
4
time.
at max. Witcher 2 came out at least 4 years, at most 4 years ago.
Where's my phone? It's been either way. It's been out for a really long time because it came out on 360 2 years ago,
He's making a good point.
and it was what?
By Mass Effect
Where
4.
is-
Where's the Mass Effect 4?
They
talked
not?
about it. They admitted there's gonna be a Mass Effect 4, but I've seen shit about it.
Well, because it's not going to release this year or next year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long.
That's
time.
you got to think about the money that game automatically is going to bring in. Like they got time to work on it. They don't have to worry about pushing it out there and shoving it down anybody's throats because like Uncharted, where all they had to do was show a teaser trailer and didn't have to show any fucking gameplay. That's
Good point.
I mean, they don't have to market it more than just say it's gonna happen, and everyone the same way. What else?
BioShock Infinite.
Red Dead Redemption 2. It's gonna happen. Fuck.
No one ever said it's gonna happen.
No, they said that they plan on continuing the Red Dead Redemption series.
Okay, all right. Fuck that. That's cool. What you're saying is there's speculative. Hey,
Right.
they have no ducks in the game.
Right. It means that they haven't even probably started to.
Well, it
but
means-
maybe they have started
It
development.
means they cannot make it and not get in anybody's bad pocket. Say,
Well, of
oh,
course.
okay. Well, you kind of said no, you have an out.
Right.
And
Same
I'm
way
sorry.
that Half-Life 3 never said that it's gonna happen.
shh, don't say those words. Maybe
I'm
it will.
sorry, Half-Life 3.
What happened? You know, I figured it'd be a Portal 3 by now. I could
Nah.
do another Portal.
That I would hold off on that the same way. I mean, these
What about
titles.
Left 4
that
Dead 3.
just-
They didn't say shit about Left 4 Dead 3. We heard them say Left 4 Dead 3.
They did not say Left 4 Dead 3.
An idiot that got fired recently said Left 4 Dead 3.
I did find out his backstory, and I've forgotten it.
Awesome story, bro.
No, he doesn't work there anymore, but not because of that.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like unrelated. Like he doesn't work there, but he's totally
Because
because I don't think that he has to. I don't fucking know.
hey, everyone fears a choice. GTA 5? Me Online GTA 5?
Yeah, GTA 5 coming to PC, gonna be coming out for Xbox One and PS4.
Say it. Say those words.
I wasn't gonna say I'm really excited for the PC version if that's
No,
what you were talking
I was
about.
going to say that.
Oh.
I'm kind of excited to see what it's going to look like on PC. But traditionally speaking, I never have enjoyed GTA games on the PC.
I have.
I never really got the same feel as I would on my couch.
Well, I'll get it for my PS4
I'll get
and
it,
my
I'll,
PC.
I'll get it for the Xbox One, so we'll know which one's better.
I'll get it for my PC just because I want to see what they did for the PC users that they need to do right after their fuck up with GTA 4.
Right.
because they've historically been a PC game first and then a console game. They fucked up on us on
Can we both
Grand Theft
agree
Auto
that
4.
GTA 4 kind of sucked?
No.
I would argue that.
No.
Cool story.
The
I didn't-
game itself was awesome. On PC, they fucked up the driving mechanics.
The driving mechanics were shit anyways.
The driving mechanics worked on console, like the way that it could
What
control.
fucking game did you play, man?
I fucking played Grand Theft Auto 4.
No,
I like
man.
the simulated feel. I was just telling you the
Simulated
other.
what? Like I'm driving on ice with the
No,
fucking power.
like you can't fucking go 70 miles an hour and then just expect to turn at 70.
So basically, you're
on
driving
another-
Paul Walker. Essentially,
I'm
you're
just,
crashing into shit and dying constantly.
I'm just saying that can't happen really, but they were still arcadey and that you don't die all the fucking
Hey
time
man,
when you do it.
Sims aren't fun. They announced Sims 4. Who gave a shit? I think one person clapped, and another guy threw up because he was sick for whatever reason. Totally completely unrelated, but he felt the need. Sims 4. Well, I need to vomit anyways. Sims aren't fun. Games are fun.
That's the reason
GTA
that you.
5, GTA
that's the
4
reason that
was-
you pull up the console and you type in Rosebud and get fuck tons of money and become president of the United States.
That's how Obama got elected, isn't it? I knew it. No, I just think GTA 5.
We have no political affiliation though.
I
this-
hate all politics.
Anyway,
Just don't even fucking bother talking about politics. Like that corn song.
just so that everybody.
I don't give a
knew.
shit about politics.
Just so that everybody knows, he's Republican and I'm Democrat.
I love the donkey. No, that's-
He's Raphael. I'm Leonardo. He's the Red Ranger. I'm a fucking
Yeah!
nerd.
yeah,
God damn it. This doesn't work.
yeah. I fuck Trini. She's dead.
Yeah, I was about to ask, is that why she... Ah,
Bitches get
too
stitches.
soon?
Bitches get stitches. I don't know. She died in 2001. So yeah,
Too soon.
you know that's the creepy thing. You think about people that we knew that were kind of famous that died like in the early 2000s, and you're like, oh, that was recent. No. 2000. Oh, 9/11. That was not too long. Oh my god. That was like from 19. I
Dude,
think from the 80s
real
to the
quick,
decade.
for, I think, our audience. There are kids
There are.
starting their freshman year of high school coming up that will have been born
Shut it.
when 9/11 happened. Just throwing that out there to remind us why we drink whiskey.
Take a moment of silence, everybody. Hey, let me ask the chat. Where were you when?
No.
Where were you when you realized
No,
you're
stop.
getting old? Where were
No.
you when you
Okay.
realized
No, we're not. That's the reason that we play video games.
when you realized PS2 came out over 11 years ago?
Stop it!
That's actually way over 11 years ago. It came out in
Stop.
what 2000 and
Yes.
1000?
I know.
Yeah, it came out in 2000. God. So the PS2 is 14 years old. If my math checks out, it's 14 years
PS2
old.
came out in
2000 because the Dreamcast came out in 99. The PS2 came out
PlayStation 1 came out in 96?
6. Yes.
96?
95.
90.
I believe. Around that time. There was a long gap between the PlayStation. Okay. So you want to
Console generation skips.
Do you want to hear the
and
story of the PlayStation?
longevity
like
of consoles
in 5
these
seconds?
days.
I can tell you the story of the PlayStation in 5 seconds.
Tell me.
Right. So
RPGs?
long time
Yeah.
ago, a CEO named Kaz Hirai, who we probably really know was a big part of Sony, especially the hugest part of PlayStation, I believe it was him, worked on a computer chip for the sound in the Super Nintendo. So there's a Sony computer chip in the Super Nintendo that handles the sound quality and things like that
I do
processing.
know this story, but continue. It's a
And
good one.
well, they went and decided, hey, we're gonna make a CD-ROM add-on for the Super Nintendo, much like the disc drive add-on for the Famicom. So
Sega Saturn to just that whole generation of like thinking about CDs and
think
getting
about
into that
CDs
whole-
and being 3D
Yeah.
games. So Nintendo and Sony worked together, but meanwhile Nintendo sought out help from Philips, Sony's main competitor. You may know Philips and
There's a
Sony
console.
competing with something called HD DVD versus Blu-ray
Right.
recently, but that
You
obviously
say recently, but a long time ago.
God
now.
damn it, it was a long time ago. 7 years ago.
Anyway,
Hold on.
continue your story.
Oh, I feel
Need to
younger
pull
every
up a
time I do
chair.
that. What? Yeah, so Sony was pissed that they went behind their back to reach out from Philips, and they inked a deal with Philips instead. That gave birth to the Philips CDI when a deal between them and Nintendo fell through, but they retained the rights to make 3 Zelda games and 2 Mario games. The second Mario game didn't make it out because they went under. But
How about the Zelda game?
Sony's anger, and I saw my very first photograph of the Nintendo PlayStation. Yeah, I saw my very first picture of one of those. It's the
What
PlayStation.
is that? With a cartridge insert, I guess.
It was like a SNES with a disc loader on it.
Okay.
It was very interesting look. It was very interesting. I may have been a fake, but no.
What's really funny to think? Are you?
Well,
was that it?
that gave birth to the PlayStation,
Right.
And Sony's response to Nintendo's kind of betrayal, like, fuck it, we're gonna make our own console. We're gonna enter this market. And then you get the PS1, and that's a beautiful story.
Yeah.
And that kind
And
of
it's it's really funny though to think like then Nintendo's stuck with the N64 and
cartridges.
and those cartridges, and they realize, oh, we can't like round edges and like create cinematics and shit.
Yeah. I mean,
And
a lot of wrestling games back then.
Think
suffered from that.
about like where gaming went from there, as far as cinematography cinematography. Would it just be cinematography or cinematics?
You take a shot. I'll take a shot. Yeah, we are getting old. I see that. But yeah, the CDI. Yeah, the CDI. I've actually have tried purchasing a CDI several times. I will get one, and we will play the Zelda games, but it will take a lot of a money investment on my part to go to my collection of things I own. But CDI is a very, very, very stupid machine.
You need to get a closet like to come out of.
I have one.
Um,
Whoa, wait,
No.
what? Whoa.
I'm just saying. But
Hey.
but no, you need to get like a room and set up all this awesome shit that you have, like
Oh,
all
don't
in
worry.
like so that you can have like a tour
We're gonna do a
Like-
video series of that actually. This
of
week.
all the shit that you.
I'm actually taking up all my consoles that aren't hooked up to my TV, which would be my only ones hooked up are my Super Nintendo, my N64, my Dreamcast.
Tell us whether
Okay.
or not you think this is interesting. I'm just gonna go on and pitch it to you right now,
I want to hear it.
right here, right now. Each of your consoles.
What?
Start with the earliest one. I don't know, Atari.
Famicom. No, my Atari 5200.
All right,
That's my
Atari
earliest.
5200. And you do a history lesson like you just did right there of whatever the console is.
Okay, I
And
can
it's
do
just
that.
a snippet. It's an experience points.
What do you guys think? Do you want to hear me talk about the history
guys-
of games one by one?
Starting with the Atari 5200.
Yeah, I have a 5200. I don't have a 2600. I need to get a 2600.
Hmm.
Those are
But you could tell the story of the Atari 2600 whilst holding.
We can do a whole bunch of video series of me talking about the history of games. I know a lot about them. I can play a few classic ones, including E.T.,
Yeah, he's got one of the ET cartridges.
which is
Not
very-
one of the ones that came out of the dump.
Well, we don't know. I bought it from a secondhand store a long, long time ago.
Maybe they went digging around in the dump and found it
They
and
probably
didn't
did.
announce it to
I
anybody.
have the original.
I mean, they brought a piece of the dump back with them.
They did. No matter what, I have a piece of trash in my house. Dude. It's not so much that, yep, all right, that's going to happen. I'm going to do that.
Wow,
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
what a response!
Yeah, I will do it. Yes.
It's awesome.
I could use exclamation points into that, but whatever. Whatever, I'm just trying to do more with this whole thing and this whole idea of live streaming ourselves out on the internet.
This is really strange.
It's totally strange. But hey, I said it the other night. I'm getting closer to my dream as a kid, being a late night host. Now I just got to get a desk and a chair and get people in. Yeah.
No, dude.
Yes.
No.
And then I'll have a band play, and then I'll do this. I'll do a monologue. So
What like retro style band could we get?
fucking just get Mario Paint onto a TV, and we'll just make a song of Mario Paint and then play it.
There you
You
go.
remember that, right?
Yeah.
Making music in Mario Paint.
hmm
Yeah, I used to make the Mario theme.
There was a
I was never that talented.
DDR-esque game that just
Have you played E.T.? I know it's overrated, but have you played it?
it's overrated in the hate community.
It is overrated. I mean, no, actually, no.
Dude, that
It's-
game
it-
was really not good.
It's really,
Really not good.
it's really hard to know what's going
There's-
on.
There's only one game in recent memory that like would stand up next to it, and it's because it like tore up people's graphics cards. Like some game just came out recently, and like it got a 1 on IGN because like it was burning people's graphics cards up. Like it would just that was its flaw.
You know what really grinds my gears?
What's that? Oh, that game.
Wow.
No, that's I mean, if you got a game
That's
that literally
insane, man.
tears up your console you're
How does
playing
that
it on,
happen?
well, you're pushing however much power through it, or what, or you're like, I don't know, something in the programming.
I'd make
Doing it.
I'd make a game
You
called
can
Doom.
overclock a fucking graphics card, so I'm sure that you can tell it something in the programming to like, maybe they, I don't know, and it wasn't even pretty.
I'd make a game called Blackout where it just broke your fucking machine. That's the game.
It starts off with you staring at like a glass with liquor in it,
Yeah.
and it says like press A, and then you press A, your screen goes black, and then your computer catches on fire. You got blackout drunk, and then your computer died.
Then it turns back on, and there is a sea creature in your bed. Effectively, she's not really a creature of the sea, but she might as well be. Say, oh God, I fucked that. I hope I didn't fuck that.
Who would?
Who?
I don't
Who would fuck a seahorse? Who would fuck a seahorse?
Dude, no.
Hey,
No, even
they're
deeper.
beautiful, I
even
know.
deeper under the sea.
Oh. Into the abyss we go.
No, who would fuck a mermaid? Like, even if it was like the most hot, like sexy, like awesome chick on the top, you're messing with a fish.
You can fuck her mouth.
Stay under the water halfway, and maybe
Does she have
I
teeth?
can. Oh, she's
a good question.
Because she's a predator of the sea.
Oh God, she is a predator, isn't she?
Well, she would. I would hope so.
Would she have dreadlocks? Like a
Yeah,
predator?
because her hair would be all like natty, and
yeah,
you're swimming in the ocean.
yeah,
all
it's gonna
day.
be nasty. And it's just no.
Well, your skin. Does she just like bob around in the top of the water the whole like? Because there's no way that she's like swimming in the ocean all day.
How does she
You've seen-
poop? She's in orifices
She-
down
no,
there.
obviously she does, because the way the stories go is that pirates go into the sea and they'd meet up with these mermaids. They'd fuck the mermaids and then go back to the shore and tell them drunkenly in a bar that they were fucking around with fish people.
How do you fuck a mermaid, man? You're right. I don't
fucking
know.
know, but
All right,
that
let's
was
figure
the
this
way
out.
that this
How do you fuck a mermaid? Let's go with Little Mermaid.
hashtag
how
how
do
to
you
fuck a
How to
mermaid.
fuck a mermaid. Hashtag fishtails.
That like DuckTales?
Yeah, just fishtails. It's my favorite.
Fishtails? No, I'm done. All right.
No, I mean you're right. Video games and mermaids. That's the next.
They
video
all go
game.
together.
The next big game.
Yeah.
How to fuck a mermaid.
Yeah.
Just tap X a lot. The best quick time event ever. No matter what you do, you can never get past that Gil. Gilligan's Island.
Did you ever podcast off? No. Did
already?
you ever
Did we lose anybody yet?
not yet.
Oh wow.
They're hanging around. I don't know what you guys are thinking.
Probably right now. Like, how do you fuck a mermaid? I mean, in a lot of ways, yeah, you can fuck her in the armpit, the breast, the mouth, possibly the earlobes. But the fish have. I don't know if I could do that. I mean, you would think her skin is real slimy because it has to ooze out some kind of protectant to keep it drying out.
Stop. No, just I'm done. We can. It's a fish, dude.
Is it? Or is it a person? It's like
Does it have a soul? Is
Is it quarter on heads or is it on tails?
Does it have half
Is
a
it quarter?
soul?
Is it quarter on heads or is it on tails? It depends on what side you're looking at. Mermaid could be a woman or a fish. It just depends on what side you're looking at.
Okay.
Let's stay
Have you
current here.
seen the ones on like MythBusters stuff or whatever where they have like the
What are they doing at
the
MythBusters now? Tonight on MythBusters, we're gonna fuck here at Mermaid. What you're gonna do is, all right. So here's how we're gonna do this. You're gonna get a giant fish tank. We get the blueprint ready, and we're going to all right, Jamie. I want you to hoist yourself down in here, and we have a shark. We cut its body off, and we put a mannequin on top, and I want you to fornicate with this here shark. And they're going to do it, and it's going to fail 3 times, and it's going to be, well, we can't prove the myth busted or not, so Well, I guess we're gonna blow it the fuck up, and they're gonna blow it the fuck up. Mythbusters. Ask for it by name.
All right. So video games,
Have explosions.
much like the Mythbusters.
Much like Call of Duty. The new Call of Duty had a lot of explosions that were really good.
We didn't really talk about that.
No, we didn't, and we should have. But Chris was
Advanced
here,
Warfare.
and he hates Call of Duty. I get
No,
it.
he likes Call of Duty.
No, he talks shit on Call. He's a Battlefield.
Chris likes Call of Duty.
Oh, you're right. Chris is the biggest Call of Duty apologist I know of. When I think of, Call of Duty has ran its course. Chris is the first guy I think of. So you know what? Call of Duty hasn't. Call of Duty is a great game.
Oh, I thought Chris might be in there. I was hoping that he was.
Oh.
Hoping to bring him in. Anyway,
Yeah.
so we got sidetracked on Call of Duty. You got excited about Call of
It
Duty.
looks cool. A guy loses his arm. Yeah, you get hit with
The
shrapnel.
main character? So
Yeah.
you can only carry a one-handed gun the entire
Oh
time?
God, you can only pick up one gun at a time.
No!
They call it Call of Duty 1. Exclusive to Xbox One. It comes first. Is that bad?
What is it? What did they say?
Corey's logic has shown how many drunk nights he's had to use his logic in some way. I have logic. Well, we're getting away from the subject here, I think.
Is that what you meant by away?
Yeah.
We can bring on a guest if the guest wants to join us.
The guest wants to join us.
Does the guest want to join the live cast?
AKA XP is brought to you by Buffalo Trace.
No, it's not. No, we can't endorse anything.
No.
I don't know what that.
Have you not seen Dances with Wolves?
I have. I've danced with the wolf.
Who's taller?
We're exactly the same height.
I have shoes on.
Okay, then he's taller. So I need to in front. Okay.
Somebody else joining the podcast. Somebody else joining the podcast now. A new foe approaches. Thank you guys for continuing to watch, as odd as this has been.
You look at Aaron's crotch. I'll give you something else to look at. Hold on.
Oh,
There's a lamp there. There's a lamp there. All right.
you would think after 2 years you would remember.
I know.
Oh, you'll find out later.
So yeah, this fucking thing was in your ass on my podcast again.
This is not a podcast.
Podcast asked.
Come on, Ronnie, get next to me.
You want to
So I'm
put-
taller,
All right.
but now you've got the other mic.
Somebody just needs to.
Chill it out, man. Back up a little bit there.
So
Yeah.
if you just kind of talk, edit,
All right.
and you get closer to.
Just don't knock over this beautiful bottle. There we go.
It is a beautiful bottle. Here you go. Boom. Now you can get where you are.
Really actually.
Hey, everybody, it's June! I'm not gonna do
You
that.
got loud as hell.
I know. I was gonna take over for a split second there.
All right. So
What's his name?
Bob, the ghost from the last episode.
Oh, yeah.
Shh. No.
You didn't see the gay part?
No.
Part.
Which part? The one with the
the
mermaids?
whole episode? You didn't see the episode?
Oh, you mean the
I saw
mermen?
a lot of it. but I
Yeah.
was
What about
at
mermen?
work.
Where's the penis?
Do mermaids have penises?
Do fish have tails?
That's what we were just trying to figure out. All right, so Ryan Finney gets to chime in. How do you fuck a mermaid?
Finney. Chiming in on the mermaid conversation.
Wow.
Wow.
Maybe.
How do you fuck a mermaid?
They use their hands and they secrete something through their fingers.
Let's get on biological and shit on this, man. I'm talking about straight dick and vagina or fish
But
vagina.
do
Come
they
on,
really have
man.
dicks?
What?
The vulgarity. There's kids watching.
Oh,
Kids, cover your ears whenever I start talking.
No, I don't
the
think
whole
that
stick
they are.
when it goes into the hole.
The what?
The stick.
The fish stick goes into the whole fish hole?
The fish stick, yeah. When the fish stick goes into the oven.
Hey, man.
Somebody said, "Behold the Fiddler of Doom."
Who the hell is that?
Oh, you know, it's the Blue Ranger.
Oh, Chrono's on there.
yeah.
Chrono Erectus.
Yeah. Speaking of staying in topic here.
Ryan Finney likes to play the fiddle. He fiddles around.
So many violin jokes, or fiddle jokes we can make.
He's a violent person.
Pitch, please. Let's keep going with this. Yeah, so. Wow. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
All right,
Mermaid penis.
Finney is somebody that probably hasn't
Has no
watched
idea.
anything about E3 or
Do
anything.
you have any idea what's going on with E3?
What's E3?
Electronic Entertainment
Really?
Expo.
Just kidding.
Oh my!
It's like, get the
Why
fuck
did we
out.
bring him on the
Get the
podcast?
fuck out, man.
What would be something that you would be interested in seeing in E3? And
I don't think he plays video games
No?
anymore.
I do a little bit.
No, he
I
doesn't.
was playing Space Engineers.
Ah!
fuck.
Somebody can talk about space engineers
Yeah.
finally.
All right, tell us
Chrono and
what
I
is.
were playing Space Engineers.
The
It's
man
like
on
Minecraft in space.
Oh! Minecraft meets.
Space?
What's
Well-
that Minecraft meets space game that just got announced at E3?
That's No Man's Sky.
No Man's
That's
Sky.
not Minecraft. You don't.
But it's
build.
gonna
We
be.
explore.
It's gonna be.
It's never gonna happen.
It's gonna be.
Me.
Starting something.
It's gonna be.
Space Odyssey?
Perpetuated universe. This not create. Each person starts on a different planet.
Sure.
That's what they said. Each person spawns on a. Their
It's
own
gonna be a
individual-
sandbox type game.
Right. That's what you're going for.
That's the word that I was
Perpetual
looking
sandbox. It never ends. Endless game.
for.
Always.
That you can
always
build shit in. And,
Yeah, it looks cool. It's like dust.
Will they have
in
different
space.
servers, or will it all be
I
like
don't
on
know.
one
They don't.
server?
They don't say anything about it. They just say,
Well,
"Hey,
they kind of did. They kind of said a lot about it.
we are practically a god, and we created a game with no end. So fuck off."
It's done in algorithms, so
Yeah, right.
so
it's-
like they
it's-
don't even necessarily
Right.
know.
they created a system that creates the systems.
That's fucking
It's-
awesome.
Instead of creating individual planets, they created a program that will artificially make wildlife. They had things for the sky, the color, the atmosphere, because there's supposed to be different
Someone created the
atmospheres.
Matrix.
Practically,
Right.
practically. So you can probably lose yourself in this
Minecraft and
game.
the Matrix.
It sounds fucking awesome. I hope it turns out to be fucking awesome, but
Sounds
it's
pretty cool.
ambitious as shit for a game made by 5 people.
Really?
5
I
or
want to
6.
play it.
They made Joe Danger previously. That's their track record. Joe Danger and stuff like that.
Yep.
That was the hand of God coming up on this podcast.
They made Joe Danger,
Yeah.
and then they moved on to this.
Yeah. They
Wow.
lost half their data for a while back because their studio got flooded.
Fuck.
But they're still making this fucking game.
Yeah.
They didn't stop. They're
So I
pretty
guess they had it saved on in the cloud.
those people deserve
Did the cloud flood their basement?
the clouds wanting to get their revenge. How dare you stores physically?
Why am I doing you? I just totally did you. No, stop! You're not a mermaid. That's the only thing I'm thinking about doing right now.
A mermaid?
Huh?
Wow.
Fins up to that one.
Way to go upstream. Speaking of stream,
Way to go,
how we
Ariel.
going, guys?
In the cloud.
Do it, sir.
Mermaids.
Right. Okay. The hype behind Spore, which this game does remind me a lot of Spore.
You
It-
said that too.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
In
Either somebody's watching us or
I'm actually somebody that you worth having around. Spore, in a lot of ways, had that ambition. It's like, hey, this is going to be this grand, extreme idea, which Spore kind of, in a lot of ways, met what they said they were going to do, but in a lot of ways, is really underwhelming. Boring.
I didn't play it.
There's no reason to. It was okay at best. It was a Sims version. It was Charles Darwin's Sims, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like the evolution of a species you create and all that. And like the idea was you can go to anybody else's world and they would have all these different creatures they made by because the game starts off as like cells. Like you create your world through just by fucking with this whole. It's evolution, the game.
Okay.
And and people started like spoofing, trolling the game by making giant penises and Marge Simpsons and things like that.
I would've
something,
done it.
something you would have done.
Yeah.
And
I started to be like, what assholes, and then I was like,
so when I actually get my hands on Spore, actually somebody I used to be married to, it was playing Spore a lot, and she was very unimpressed, and I was watching her play. This isn't that big, grand, like expansive game I thought it was supposed to be. Back then, this is about 2007 or 6, I would say. The whole games are always online aspect hadn't taken its full effect at that point. So now in this day and age, with everything being online always, something like No Man's Sky could survive and could actually
what
real.
was it on?
It was on PC only.
Well, I mean, that's probably
It
the
was-
easiest way to release.
It was made by Will Wright, who you know as a great strategy game creator. So it was made by the team the minds that made Sims and all that. So made by
Okay.
EA. It's EA's game.
Okay.
So there's a lot of hands on deck for that game to come out, and it was one of those games you saw at E3.
Ambitious as fuck.
You saw it at E3, and year after year after year, things were taken away from its like press conference.
Yeah, that thing that's good.
Much like the Fable
That
games,
fucking spore.
especially
growing
Fable
on the
1,
bottom of my
especially
foot.
2. Also,
Huh?
Fable always promised the world. All you
You know
got
what?
was a character action game.
Can I give props to Fable though? Can I give just slight props
To which one?
to any of them?
You like 3?
That's where I'm gonna go
Wow,
with
that's
this.
a rarity.
No, that's what I'm gonna. That's where I'm
Okay.
going with
Yes,
this.
let's go with it.
Fable is an awesome intro game, much like Kingdoms of Amular.
Amular.
That type of RPG is really good for people that are trying to get into that type of game, and it can lead to more in-depth games for people getting into it. I think it's a good kids game. Think about it that way. Like,
Yeah.
No, I don't mean it as an insult to my wife that played it and is
Here,
totally
son,
into it.
get
No.
married in this game, and then have 4 wives, a whole bunch of kids. I know what you're saying.
No, the same way that any other
I
kids
know.
game can still be fun. I still play the fuck out of Mario. I buy it for every fucking console that I got. Anything it can come out for, I buy Mario.
You own
It
Super
doesn't
Mario,
mean that
Mario
it's a
Sunshine.
kids
You do buy
game.
every Mario.
Huh?
You own Mario Sunshine, so you do own every Mario.
Right. I buy Mario games. They're kids games, but they're fun. They're awesome. Just know that whole introductory into that type of game or whatever, you need some kind of building block to go off of. You can't jump into Witcher 2 and be able to get it. You can't jump into Morrowind and Oblivion. You can jump into Skyrim. Skyrim kind of dumbed it out for casual gamers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I still didn't
But-
enjoy it all that.
No, it was, but that was good. You can't jump into those kind of games because you don't understand how they work. As far as RPGs go, you gotta like go in one direction. You can't be like, I'm gonna be good at everything. I'm gonna be an engineer, and I'm going to be a mage, and I'm going to be a warrior, and I'm gonna be a thief. You can't do all those
Much like
things.
Fallout, how I
at
tried
the-
that.
You can't
Yeah.
do all those things at the same time in one that's crafted to make you good at whatever you're
I get
going
that.
for. And so Fable, to tie it all back, is good at that because it's like, well, here's what you are. Here's what you're doing. And Skyrim did good at that by rewarding you for what direction you were going in, but not taking away from
Would you say some like Darksiders are going the same realm of that? Or that's
Darksiders.
is it more
I didn't
Zelda?
play too much of it, but
that's
what I
pretty-
played
that's
of
pretty
it
much
would be
adult
like
Zelda.
middle ground.
That's like adult Zelda.
Right, but like for like nubbish
Rubbish,
RPG.
nubbish rubbish.
No,
nub-
I don't call
nubbish
a nub
rubbish bone.
a rub.
The nubbish rubbish bone.
nub rub.
You thinking it too? I'm not the only one thinking that.
Okay.
Welcome to Memphis.
What was this?
Well, not everyone loves Mario.
Mario is a family.
Do you remember Mario's Time Machine? Do you remember Mario's Missing? There's a lot of really bad Mario games out there. Hotel Mario for the CDI. There's only a handful, but those Mario games were shit. New Super Mario Bros. 2 for the 3DS I thought was a bad game. It was a good game, but it was just more of the same. New Mario Brothers for the Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
Just the same shit as the new Super Mario Brothers. Just 2D. Nothing really all that challenging or special.
Yeah, the thing that's bumming me
There's
out.
no bad
about-
game. Just Mario. All right. Cool.
Right.
Mario Tennis. Whatever. Mario Golf. Okay.
To stay serious,
Mario's meth addiction.
for
Whatever.
me to stay serious, the Mario games are too easy.
Some of them. Galaxy
There's
got hard.
levels.
You're right. You're
There
right.
are very hard levels. Like Super Mario Sunshine was a fairly difficult game, especially later.
Right.
But then they'd have like I don't even
Yeah.
remember what it was. It was like the Shadow World or whatever. You
Oh,
like
no.
that. And then it was fucking hard.
It was
whatever
the Shadow World. What do you expect?
You'd fight Shadow Mario and like fucking go wherever.
Not for pussies or
Hard as shit.
mermaids.
Huh?
Not for pussies or mermaids.
Definitely not.
Definitely
not
not for mermaids.
not
'Cause you-
for pussies on mermaids.
Yeah.
Which they don't have.
Doesn't
But
exist.
if they had, then
Then
we
we'd
know
fuck
how to.
we have sex. That's what we would do.
All right, Christian Bale.
Christian Bale likes mermaids. Okay. It's a fact.
Is it Christian Bale? Does Christian Bale talk this way?
I'm going to accept your ass.
Batman.
Wait, he wasn't
It's
even
like
in
a
Inception.
wrestler there.
What you do, brother?
Yeah.
Ooh yeah. Speaking of, no,
The Ouya? You got the Ouya. Wait,
it's wired in, but it's hooked up. It's playing Towerfall.
why are we not?
actually.
We've got Towerfall on the Ouya.
I bought Towerfall on the Ouya
How much was it for the Ouya? Please.
for the same exact price as it was on the
$14. $14 still on the console it came out on.
Same exact game. There's no difference.
It doesn't. Does it feel better on the
I don't know, I haven't
PlayStation?
played it yet. Well, we will check that out later. Because you can't see the screen if I were to do it from over there. So we'll check that out later, at a later date. I do have it on here. What I have running right now is a Sega Dreamcast. What I have running right now is a Sega Dream. What? Check this bucket. I have a Sega Dreamcast running. Tony Hawk 2. This was actually going to be
You can't hear him at all, I'm sure.
it was actually going to be my challenge, but I'll find another way to do a challenge.
No. I'll play you on that, and we'll just pull the TV up. That'll be a post-podcast thing, and I'm taking the belt from you.
You're not taking that belt from me.
I don't know about that fucking controller, but if we were playing it on PlayStation, I'd totally take the belt from you. No, I'm gonna take the belt from you.
So what do you do? Like initiate a challenge and go for the
Yep.
belt?
As everyone knows that I've been carrying this belt for videos and videos and videos worth. There's always been this belt on my shoulder or waist
Or on.
under me, on me, whatever. I've had the belt on me, on my person. And tonight I wanted to go big and I wanted to take on a challenger for my title.
Your
There-
title.
My title. And then the winner has to wear this here title for every video podcast we do.
I want to wear the title belt.
Well, this title, your title is cunt. You know that? Fuck you.
What the vulgarity, dude?
I can't not be vulgar at all. That lies. Mermaid off. Mermaid off.
The mermaid can't take the bottom half off.
If she kisses the right prince, she can.
Is that how it happened? I don't even remember.
I never watched Little Mermaid. I know she was a redhead.
Bullshit. Don't act like oh shit.
Didn't she like give up her
I ain't
voice and became a woman with legs?
Right.
Little Mermaid.
I don't remember how it happened though.
She talked to the evil octopus lady or something.
Wait. I just saw some
Mermaid.
video feed. Is that the guy we saw The Dark Knight with? Sup, cool guy?
This guy?
No.
He's not Christian Bale.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I was in that movie.
If you are Christian Bale,
I'm not.
can I just have like $100,000?
You can have my wife.
Who is your wife?
Does he
I
have
don't.
a
Who's
wife?
Christian Bale's
I don't
wife?
know.
A Russian whore. Oh, about $200,000 worth usually. She's all right.
You pay $200,000 every time?
No, just that one time.
Did you have like a Russian mail order bride? Because they shouldn't cost that much.
Yeah, no, they don't
I gotta
actually.
get
They're
that.
kind of free. They're free to play. You got to buy the upgrades. Hand jobs are $20 per month. What?
Just them. It's funny.
Girl, bottom fish top. What do you do?
Girl bottom, fish top. Do you
What do you do?
do you hit it?
It's a total family guy right
There's a reason to wear the drunk goggles now. Get it? Goggles
Sure.
underwater.
Oh! Yeah! Fucking put your hand up your asshole. You fucking ruined it. Thanks. We had a good thing going.
Drunk goggles in the. Okay, I'm not.
There's a whole new meaning to
It's-
submarine, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm going to torpedo
Beer
that
goggles.
one.
That's
I
what
don't
they're
know.
called.
What?
Huh?
What?
Dude.
I'm gonna
Xbox
go on my.
off.
I'm going to my submersive. Yeah, no, the Powerpuff thing. I can't do the. I don't know the. Sugar, spice, everything nice.
Is that how it went?
In Batman voice?
Hey, they say Christian.
I don't.
I don't know.
Christian Bale Powerpuff Girls?
As a Christian, I don't believe in superpowers because they mimic the god. So fuck you and your love of the Powerpuff Girls. Okay.
Just
There's
like
only
a Christian
there's only
to say
one
fuck
true
you on
powerful
the
Muhammad.
podcast.
What?
Huh?
What?
Just saying.
Is this spiraling out of control? You don't want to do this anymore. Are you
I
giving up
always
on us?
want to do it
Are you giving up on me, man?
Hmm?
You giving up on
with,
us?
with a mermaid.
Oh well.
I always want to do it with a mermaid.
Well, he did ask, girl bottom, fish top. What do you do?
I just said you wear some beer goggles.
But that doesn't do anything. You're still gonna have to do something. You have to make a choice. The choice is yours.
What it is? Do you know how beer goggles work? you know, she wasn't good looking before.
Apparently-
Originally, she had a fish top.
Apparently, for the past
You know what the
26
bottom
years, I've
looks
been wearing
like.
beer goggles for my entirety of life.
Okay.
Thus far.
So you wear beer goggles.
I'm kidding.
And you do it.
No.
No,
I don't. How do you do it underwater? Like, how do you do that?
Fish don't stink under the sea. Learn that on Bobby's World.
Did he say that?
Under the sea.
What about people?
It's not a people. It's a mermaid, and
Well,
it's a
dude,
fish.
what if like the human half like putrid and shit?
This is going way off rails.
No, it's not. It's going underwater. We need to know what the hell's going on.
Little Mermaid off.
No,
Bottom
no,
half off.
I need to know. Bottom
Huh?
half off. That's right. The bottom half needs to come off. If
No.
you-
Now the top half needs to come off, and it needs to be a person.
Are there legs inside there? Are there? Do I need to like cut it open and rip the legs out, or do I kill her when I do that?
You kill her.
Her organs
She's got
are
a
here.
fish bottom half.
What's
That
her,
is-
what's her
like
legs
lay
like?
in the bottom of a fish.
Well, yeah, but the fish still lit. No.
No, they kind of die.
Well, why don't you just kill her? Like, just kill her. Like, fuck her, kill her, and then cook her. Fuck the human half, kill the fish half, and then cook it. If she comes back to full, you know,
She gives you dinner afterwards.
yeah,
What
the
an
best,
awesome-
the best sex. You fuck it, and then you can eat it. Hot pockets.
Xbox off.
Xbox off.
Thank you guys for joining us, and
No, don't encourage this.
okay. Thank you guys for joining us, and have a good night. Yeah, that just happened.
Cheers.
All of that just
Ooh,
happened.
yeah.
See you guys. Bye. Appreciate it.